Well, we're a long way from Washington, D.C., and the idea that a bureaucrat behind a desk in Foggy Bottom is going to tell a farmer and rancher in Montana how they are going to administer their farm or dig an irrigation canal or manage their water for the next year, just for one example, that's anathema to Montanans. You have no idea what our state is like. You have no idea what our life is like. You have no idea what our particular area of the country is like. So yeah, I grew up on a family farm and ranch in extreme northeastern Montana, probably some of the most rural area in all of America. Politics wasn't something that we talked about a lot around the kitchen table. We were usually so busy working cows or getting the crop in or doing whatever we needed to do. So yeah, I mean, in later life, when I transitioned out of that and got into practicing law and then got into politics not long thereafter, that is a tremendous influence on who I am politically and the way I look at the world, no doubt about it. Here we have liberal agenda being driven not through the halls of Congress, where it should be. You know, if Congress wants to pass a law that says that the federal government's going to regulate all waters in the U.S., well, then that should be debated in the House of Representatives and in the Senate and get passed in a bill that goes to the president. You don't get to step in as a new president and just issue this sweeping new order. And you'd have thought they'd have figured this out under the Obama administration, but clearly they did not. The Biden administration has just absolutely been overreaching on steroids. On the other side of it, we're a growing state, particularly in western Montana. I mean, between COVID-19 and a couple of TV shows, we've got a lot of people moving to Montana. So there's a lot of development going on, a lot of growth, which is great. We've got room to grow. But if you're a developer and you're trying to put in a new subdivision and you're putting in a water system, it's bad enough that you have to deal with our State Department of Environmental Quality and our State Department of Natural Resources. To add in on top of that you're now going to be dealing with a bureaucrat in Washington, D.C., who may or may not give you a thumbs up on your stormwater disposal system for your subdivision, that's insanity. And this is the kind of stuff that's just infuriating to a guy like me.